Right now, there's a push to make Cincinnati the #1 tech startup hub in the entire Midwest. A local program helps minority-owned businesses get their start and also provides resources to make them successful. Maurice Coffey is the executive in residence at Procter & Gamble, and he's here to tell us about Nitro Bootcamp. So good to see you, Maurice.
Thanks for having me.
So you had a little break during the pandemic, but it's back. But first, let's just talk about what are some of the biggest barriers for someone who's starting or has a new business?
I mean, shockingly, entrepreneurship is a lonely world. There's a lot of stress and pressure on entrepreneurs, and what Nitro intends to do is help, through the advent of technology, help some of these small businesses dare to be high growth. Okay, so what resources do you provide through Nitro Bootcamp to help them grow and succeed? Yep. So thanks for a great donation from Lincoln & Gilbert. We are able to buy software across 6 different platforms for these small business owners, bring them in on a Saturday morning, teach them how to use it, roll up your sleeves, and then follow and track them to hopefully they can rethink their business model to achieve high growth. Yeah, I was going to ask that. The follow-up must be really, really important. Yep. Not just come in one time and here, have at it. Yeah, that's what we did when we first launched in 2019. As so everybody knows, COVID kind of disrupted everything, and bringing it back in 2023, we've been able to get trainers that are local, so they're going to be here to help those small businesses along their journey. So what are some of the success stories from that first class back in 2019 you mentioned? Yep. So one company, Untold Content, they are now have converted from being a small business to a startup called Nitro, so they are very successful now. And we even have a small business that was Sweets Meats, that was a local barbecue joint, and when she came to us, she had one restaurant and hoped to have a single truck. Now she's got 4 different food trucks, and she continues to grow. So those type of stories that help motivate us to do more. I didn't know Sweets and Meats was one of the stories you're going to meet. Kristen is a good friend, and she's done really, really well. So give me some more of the details about Nitro Bootcamp. How can people get signed up? When is it? All that sort of thing. So you can go online and sign up as www.centrifuge.com/Nitro Bootcamp. It's a 5-minute application process. Then you get to speak with me for 30 minutes so that I can explain more details about the program. We've got 22 businesses that are already signed up and ready to go. And we're trying to get to 30, so there's plenty of time for folks to sign up. Okay, and what is the date for it? November 18th. Okay, on Saturday. Very good. You and I were talking during the break about you're sort of toward the back end of your career at Procter & Gamble, and you get to do fun things now as the executive in residence. What's been really rewarding for you about doing Nitro Bootcamp in Centrifuge? Taking the many lessons. I was traditionally brand manager on many of the brands that you guys know and love, Swiffer, Mr. Clean, Febreze. But now I get to work with startup founders and really see the dream in their eyes and kind of help them take the lessons that I've learned and apply to them. And shockingly, I've been bringing some lessons back to P&G in terms of the gut it takes in terms of being an entrepreneur. So it's been a great relationship both ways. If you could give me one piece of advice for anyone watching who's maybe just thinking about starting a business, Maurice, what would it be? Follow your passion, dream big, and don't give up. All right, very good. Thank you. And one way to not give up is Nitro Bootcamp. We'll put the link up on local12.com if you're interested in getting signed up. Maurice, thank you so much for your time.
Hey there. Yeah, you could stop watching right now, but let's be honest, you don't want to do that. Hit the links or click subscribe to see more amazing content from all of us here at Local 12.